You know what's hilarious? While left-wing pundits and media elites sit around arguing whether Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, is a brilliant idea or a fascist fever dream, red states aren't waiting for permission. They're not debating, they're doing. They saw DOGE and said, yeah, we'll have one of those, supersized. And now, all across the country, states are rolling out their very own DOGE programs, their own crackdowns on bloated bureaucracies, zombie budgets, and government waste that's been collecting dust since the Clinton administration. These initiatives are not just about cutting costs, but also about improving efficiency and transparency in government operations. By leveraging technology and innovative practices, states are setting new standards for governance in the 21st century. Here's the twist. Every state is doing it differently. It's like a buffet of government cutbacks. And let me tell you, it's glorious. Now let's dive into some state-specific DOGE initiatives. In Texas, the focus has been on streamlining administrative processes to reduce costs and improve efficiency. Meanwhile, Florida has implemented a new digital platform to enhance citizen engagement and service delivery. Other states are following suit with their own unique approaches to adopting DOGE principles. Let's start with Florida. Of course, Florida's leading the charge. Ron DeSantis launched Florida's own version of DOGE, complete with a team whose sole job is to sniff out waste, redundancy, and dead weight. Basically, a government hit squad for bad ideas. If your agency's only purpose is producing quarterly reports no one reads, say goodbye. If your job involves 7 layers of management to approve a stapler purchase, you're next. Now Iowa, God bless them, they came in hot. Governor Kim Reynolds literally said Iowa was doing DOGE before DOGE was a thing. That's right, they basically flexed and said, we were slashing useless programs while the rest of you were still stuck in DEI training. Iowa's now consolidating agencies like it's going out of style, and somehow, shockingly, the sky hasn't fallen. Then there's Oklahoma. Kevin Stitt created DOGE OK, yes, they literally named it that, by executive order. No bureaucratic committee, no think tank, just a pen, some paper, and the words "you're fired" echoing down the halls of useless offices. Texas? They went bipartisan with it because apparently even some Democrats there realized, hey, maybe spending $300 million on diversity consultants and digital hamster wellness programs isn't a great use of tax dollars. The Lone Star State's aiming to focus on slashing unnecessary rules and regulations, using that as the guiding star for cutting the size of government. Wisconsin has something called the GOAT Committee. And yes, it actually stands for Government Operations, Accountability, and Transparency. And look, I'll take corny acronyms all day if it means someone's finally asking why the state still funds a 12-person office dedicated to interpretive dance awareness. In Wisconsin, the focus is on accountability, ensuring every dollar is spent wisely and effectively. Now what's interesting is how different these DOGE programs are in practice. Florida's running a tight ship from the top down. Think Navy SEAL-style audits. Iowa's rearranging the whole state like Marie Kondo on caffeine. Texas is cutting costs like it's Black Friday at the state capitol. Wisconsin is going with the accountability and transparency kumbaya angle. But hey, if it works, it works. But here's the real kicker. These states aren't even starting from massive bloated budgets like the federal government. No, most of these states, unlike the clowns in Washington, are actually required by law to balance their budgets. They don't have the luxury of printing fake money and calling it a stimulus. When they cut, they're trimming fat off a lean cut of beef. It's like dieting when you're already fit, disciplined, painful, and absolutely next level. And guess who's not doing DOGE? That's right, deep blue states. You'll notice there's a suspicious lack of New Yorks and Californias on this list. Shocker. The same places where the DMV still runs on fax machines and every department has a DEI director making 6 figures are sitting this one out. Why? Because if they cut anything, their union donors would scream, the media would faint, and some professor would write a 200-page op-ed in The Atlantic about how budget cuts are colonialist violence. Meanwhile, people are fleeing these states like the Titanic's sinking again. And where are they going? Florida, Texas, Tennessee, red states, states that are managing their budgets like grown-ups. So yeah, the governance gap, about to get a whole lot wider. Here's the thing. Whether your state calls it DOGE, GOAT, or something less meme-worthy, the point is the same. efficiency, accountability, value for your tax dollars. And the fact that this has to be controversial in 2025 tells you everything you need to know. Not every state is doing DOGE the same way, and that's okay, because the spirit of the movement is what matters. Cut the bloat, fire the dead weight, build a government that serves the people, not the other way around. That's the future. So the real question is, do you want DOGE in your state? Do you want a government that works like a business, or one that runs like a badly written sitcom that's somehow still in season 30? Let us know in the comments. Is your state getting lean and efficient, or just bloated and broke? Hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who still thinks more spending equals better outcomes. This is Conservative Direct, and we're here to remind the government, you work for us, not the other way around.